Good morning, everyone. Phi Farley here. February 16th. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. We've got a huge slate of NCAA basketball. I have the biggest game of the day broken down for you. Kentucky hosting Tennessee Volunteers. Best bet of the day. I'm going right to the top. All my other picks are over on patreon.com/Phi Farley. Feel free to check that out. Looking to start a nice streak today. Looking for a hot day today. So cherry picking the best games out of the day. And again, you can find that over on patreon.com/Phi Farley. Before I get into a breakdown of Wildcats and Volunteers, take a second to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, but get my picks as soon as they come out by. You can follow me at Phi Farley on Twitter, but also just make sure you hit subscribe so you can get my picks through YouTube. All right, so let's talk about this game because this is an interesting matchup, and we're seeing an interesting breakdown of the bets. Of course, most popular team to bet on is going to be the number one team in the country, Tennessee, and we're seeing that with the picks as they come in. I'm going to pull up a live line for you and betting percentages for you in 1 second. Keeping in mind this is 10:30 Pacific time that this is getting put out there, so still money to come in on the game, but we've gotten a pretty good idea of how the line is going to shape up. Line opened up at 3.5 in favor of Kentucky, has been bet up to 4 because of the bigger money. And there we go. We have 66% of tickets over on Tennessee. Meanwhile, 52% of the money's over on Kentucky. So we're getting bigger money over on the Kentucky side. Meanwhile, public seems to like the number one team in the country. So you could probably tell already which side I'm going to go on, but I'm going to break it down a little bit more on why. First of all, let's talk about strength of schedule. According to KP, we have Tennessee strength of schedule overall at number 57 in the country. Kentucky, on the other hand, number 30 in the country. It's been better, especially that in conference. Look at their conference matchups. So, of course, Tennessee has run the table so far, 11-0. However, what did they do against LSU? That's right, they haven't played LSU. What did they do against Kentucky? Oh, this is the first matchup against Kentucky. What did they do against Ole Miss? I'm going right down from the top of the division on down. What did they do against Ole Miss? They haven't played them either. What did they do against South Carolina? Oh, South Carolina, overperforming South Carolina. That's right, they've got to play them twice. Alabama would be the next one. They scraped out a win at home by 3 points. It's probably been the most adversity they've faced. Mississippi State, who I'm a big fan of, I like their squad. They haven't played them either. Auburn, the next on the list, they haven't played them either. So Tennessee has really had a nice benefit of the schedule. I would not expect them to be in the top 5 by the end of the season due to what's coming up on deck from this. They play Kentucky, then they go at LSU, at Ole Miss, Kentucky again, then Mississippi State, then at Auburn. Good luck. Kentucky, on the other hand, well, what have you done? Have you played LSU? They just came off the LSU game, losing by 2. Close game. They had that game up by double digits and then ended up LSU coming back. Credit to them to pull off the win while they're looking ahead to this number one matchup against Tennessee. All right, then what we do against, we beat Mississippi State, beat them in Mississippi State by 4, also at home, beat them by 11, won at Auburn by 2. So we've played the top part of the conference, running this gauntlet, also in their matchup with the Big 12, took down Kansas. I believe that was before they lost Vic. I think Vic actually went out after that game. So nice win there for Kentucky. Really, they've run through this conference just as well as Tennessee has, only they've had a much more difficult schedule coming into it. All right, so now if we look at KP and their strength of their overall strength and what this predicted line would be. We have Tennessee at a 28.29. We have Kentucky at a 26.81. So we're looking at a 1.5 there in favor of Tennessee. Then you add 4.5 to 5 for home court advantage. That would put this at about 3 to 3.5 in favor of Kentucky, which is with the line that we had opening up, and it's been bet up to 4. So we're really not getting a deviation from what the predicted line should be. They're letting the betting market predict that. So let's go to the betting market. What do we see? 66% of the tickets over on Tennessee, 52% of the money over on Kentucky. Sharp money is going on Kentucky. I'm also on the Kentucky side. Give me the Kentucky Wildcats minus the 4 at home to get the job done over Tennessee, as they're this is just the best spot for them. We'll put it that way. So I'll take Kentucky Wildcats minus the 4. Good luck, everyone, today. Again, check out my picks over at patreon.com/Phi Farley. All my other picks will be up there. Good luck, everyone. We'll see you again soon.